Super Series, and we've got another matchup for you tonight. On the left, StaticPulse. On the right, Kelie, Simone. One moves on, one is done. And I'm Leslie Pro. Good evening, everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing well. And for this round, just like the seed last night, no gifts or items are in a drop list from each enemy encounter that we deal with. I'll mention more about some of the strategies you can use in this flag set as we go, as our runners are going to be getting it going very shortly. We're off. Pods are synced up, and we're on our way. Oof, not a room I want to see early, or at all. The heck room, the worst room in the game due to its length. First item right off the oh wow, a sea pendant right out the gate. Talk about getting set for Gygus early. And is this even randomized? Because Prey, Spy, and Mirror are on their vanilla kits. That's kind of comical. And a holy fry pan, Paula is going to be loaded offensively and defensively in this seed. Oh my goodness. Kelie takes an extra encounter, and we got Tucson. That's 19 doors. Just a bag of fries. Oh no, that's a... Well, Static's not gonna lose much of anything by getting ambushed there, because there's, like I said, just a bag of fries. Nothing major. Although the next encounter he's gonna want, because that's a jar of fly honey. So we also get our skip items this way. Oh wait, I guess Static didn't miss that one. Okay, never mind. This flag set can be confusing to know all the nuances, all the ins and outs. There's the jar of fly honey for Static. A slingshot. Well, this game's not really... Well, let's just say the item drops aren't exactly the most balanced thing in the world, but that's part of the fun. Oh, I see. StaticPulse going for the egg strat here. Hoping to find the specific skip that takes fresh eggs. Now, interestingly enough, these eggs start to hatch one by one and grow from egg to chicken one at a time. It doesn't happen all at once. Now, the thing with Tucson is because it's so many doors, it tends to take a while to find the exit. Nothing really of note there, although an HP sucker could come in handy. And Kelie finds a route to Dalam. They're rather scary about. There is a hitman here that can tell you what the boss list looks like, which personally I would recommend because I'd rather have that knowledge than not. Fitting. You take on a worthless protoplasm and get a slime generator. There's something very fitting about that. Actually, we got two... No, that's not an exit. Thought that was an exit. But it's not. Rowdy Mouse, Mini Barf, Plague Doom 7, Master Barf on 8, so our runners would still get an auto Star Master from completing that fight. Actually, no, you don't even get the auto Star Master, you just get Star Storm right there on the spot. So based off what I'm seeing, it looks like Static's a bit behind on the encounters, but Kelie seems to also be making some headway. Ooh, that's a hotel, that's a free heal if you want it. A Crusher Beam picked up. That's a good weapon for Jeff. And then Static picks up a can of fruit juice. That's just a junk drop. And a crow dropped a banana. I'm assuming one that was stolen. Because those crows do steal gear all the time. Actually, now it looks like Static's a bit ahead on the item drop list. One encounter, by the way. Oh, jeez, on Kelly's side, that is an awful lot of enemies. Plain yogurt. Nothing really descriptive about that. Our runners are... There was one route very early that our runners did not take. I'm starting to wonder if that was the way out. Or is it right here and Static's finding it? No, that's actually a full heal. A free hotel. the best price in life, because the best things in life are free. And that's, I think, the first time Static has seen Scaraba. Pizza. Always a good find, because that's a skip item in 2 parts of the Monkey Cave. Not just 1, 2. And that Mammoth Burger doesn't count for a skip item, but it is a very good food recovery item as you get into the later game. And there is the locker room that one would find in the boarding school in Winters. Boss list for tonight, nothing too terribly bad, although Trillion Age Sprout you gotta be careful of because it can diamond eyes. Ooh, shiny coin. Nice. Now, Static is seeing Scaraba for the first time. Kelly's already been there. Could this be a way out? We shall see. No, that just loops right back to Scaraba. This looks new on Static's end. But it also looks to be very lengthy. Protoplasm's on the right, slugs on the left. Take your pick. Sudden Guts Pill and Static's end. Kelly picking up a Talisman ribbon. And Static is the first to find the way off of floor 1. Vital Capsule, very good to give to whomever has the lowest vitality of your party to buff that weakness. Secret Herb Drop, nice. Kelly's on the right track too, so it's not gonna be too much longer. And now we are in Delam. Tiny Ruby Skip, where's this gonna go? Okay, who's up for a game of Pictionary? And no, I'm not talking about the game show. Although it is an entertaining game show to watch on daytime TV, just saying. Not sure what floor Static is on right now, but he has found part of the mole cave, and he can take on one of the guardian moles if he so chooses. Yeah, Derek, Price is Right Daytime is a classic that I grew up with, especially with Bob Barker. Rest in power. And we are getting a mole fight here. Oh, those are classics right there, Derek. And the mole is beaten. That's gonna be big levels for Static. And a carrot key. That's for a skip back into Lom, which Static has already passed. Now, Kelie, on the other hand, just got jumped by two tough enemies. Could opt to spy here to take the item just in case of a worst case scenario. But gets through just fine. For a secret herb. I just heard what the door opening sound effect is on this floor. It's hilarious. Now, both the runners have saved in the same spot on this forward floor that I could not tell you where it is, to be honest. You know, Static's going back. Oh, I see. Static's checking the carrot key. Smart heads up play. Could pay off. Let's see. Or it just spits him out in 3. Oh, the game trolled Static pretty good on that one. Now, on a different note, Kelly's found Central O-Net on this floor. What floor is it? I still don't know. I guess Kelie could find out just by talking to the Shining Spot. And we are at floor 6. Floor 6 for our runners. And this could get gnarly because Trillion Age Sprout did not play. Yeah, they're both on 6. Yep, Trillion Age Sprout called 6 tanks, so that's what we're running with. A magic pudding for Static. That'll be good for psychic point recovery. Kelie, meanwhile, is off the floor. Gets a diamond band, but I think the most important thing is being done with this floor. I think Kelie wants to save and heal first, which makes sense. Picnic lunch, that's a monkey cave skip item. Let's see what Kelly's doing. I think Kelie is going to check the skip in Central Onet to see if the house goes to 9. Clever. Static, meanwhile, doesn't have burgers, so can't do anything with this. I know the label on the tin says Mammoth Burger, but can't do anything with it. No pencil eraser, so no go there. And Kelie just got the carrot key now. It would behoove Kelie to not check that, because that'll just spit him out right at 3. Besides, he's checking another skip right now. Let's see. Well, there's the wet towel skip, and no dice. And there's the house purchase, but Kelie is back attacked, can't get in the door. Happy found. Hard to say where this is, but that NPC that hits you up for money will follow you around if you don't give, and if you do give, you just get a picture postcard, and it's completely worthless. And now a pizza skip. Wow, all these skips. But will it lead to 9? Let's see. Proceeding forward. Let's see. That could be a fobby. That is indeed a fobby, so Kelie just took multiple skips to get to... hard to say if that's 8 or 9. That could be an ultimate Octobot. Or a Cave of the Past variant. Hard to tell at the moment. Well, Static found the way backwards to the floor 5 boss, which is the mini barf. Large pizza. One of the best healing items you can get in the game. In terms of a full party heal. I mean, the name says it on the tin, Vengeful Maple, and it exploded in an act of vengeance upon being defeated. That is the mines before the mines open up, so that room is, for all intents and purposes, a dead end. So Static opting to sell chickens instead of releasing them. Interesting strategy. Oh, Kelie just picked up an Auto Star Master. We haven't seen that yet from Static, who's been wandering. That is an excellent item as Kelie comes up on the Gauntlet in Northern Onet. Okay, Magic Hit, pretty good. You get a full heal here. Yeah, that's the read I have. Static making the same play that Kelie made. And that Psychic Shield Sigma, very important move for the end game. There's Static getting an Auto Star Master. Giant Step could be an answer here on this floor. However, there's one more door to check in Magic Hand, which could also be it. Nope, that ain't it. And good, neither runner checking the hype stand. Okay, Static's about to find out where this led to. That led back to 3, so Kelie went back to 3 to go forward to 8. That is an instant reset from Static. It'll be interesting to see what Static does from a routing standpoint here. I'll say this is a very big floor 6. And Kelie just happened to find the exit really fast. And Kelie not interested in that encounter. And a loaded dice. This... Well, I was about to say probably one of the most problematic enemies in the game because all it does is call for help and the enemies vary greatly. And it looks like Static has found the mines and isn't too happy about it. As there's a little bit of a swirling stutter of frustration. I feel like with this floor 6, Static is just giving us the grand tour. Showtime! And now Static has freed the bird and used the mouse to head right on back. That fight definitely got Static some needed levels as Kelie comes across Manly Fish and Manly Fish's brother. Probably one of the more cursed enemy combinations in an overworld location. And that's Eraser. We have not seen that room yet. I like this strat by Static by using the exit mouse to head right on back to avoid backtracking. Very smart. There's the 100% full heal plus revive on this floor. Nice clear of that rough encounter by Kelie using Star Storm and a magic tart. Good psychic point recovery. Yeah, lesser mooks seniors doesn't matter. I'd rather put him to sleep and run. Although, in this flag set, you get a nasty enemy you don't want to fight, just put it to sleep, use Spy to steal the item, and then run out. And no item gets skipped as a result. Giant step for Static. So Spy in this flag set is 100% guaranteed to take whatever item is on that encounter, assuming you didn't get ambushed. Because if you get red swirled, you're not getting an item off that fight. Well, now, Kelie has found the way off of this floor, presumably floor 8. And this belch base, wow, this floor 6 is massive. The real big difference right now is Kelie found the way off this floor super quick. Although, Static could still stumble upon the entrance to Stonehenge where you need Eraser, and that could swing things here. Nice, an Earth Pendant. Also nice for the LOLs, seeing an enemy spawn out of bounds. Static does grab the pizza number. I like this play. That might be one of the dodgiest Starmen I've ever seen. Because it's literally dodging at an insane rate. Oh wow, Lyra, that's really cool. Mega speed plus mega luck. carefree bombs on Kelly's side. Thankfully, they rolled down on HP where just Starstorm dispatched them. The reward is a secret herb. Nice pickup. I have yet to see a Franklin badge in the item pool, which would really help mitigate these thunders. In more ways than one, because Pooh just got paralyzed. An ultimate bat drop, okay. It's a good drop. Static's mulling the inventory options. Static didn't like the route and opted to mouse back. Meanwhile, Kelly's just about at the floor 8 boss, which is Master Barf. For those who may not have been here when the boss list was read. Kelie just spamming Starstorm here. Effective in terms of offense, admittedly. Unfortunately, Barf is freeze resistant. Yeah, those sound effects were fun and all, but the sound effects on floor 6 with Pictionary, the doors sounded like a bunch of belching and farting on open and close. It was kind of funny. A legendary bat for Kelie. Whoa! Kelie is healing up. This is floor 9, and now both runners have the pizza number. Those who've played Persona 4 know exactly what this track is, by the way. One of my favorites from that game, from what I've seen and played of it. I would love to get back to that playthrough, but just so many good games, just not enough time. Nope, that is Persona 4. Same dev, different track. And Static finally finds Trillion Age Sprout. Mook seniors, ugh, and can't put him to sleep due to a lack of psychic points. Static now has an ultimate bat on Ness, which is a very good find. Speaking of good finds, a place where you can full heal and save. Yeah, Kelly's in a spot where chaining green swirls is way more important than items. Static's found Force Side. He knows and we know this is floor 7. Kelie has found the floor 9 full heal and at a very good time. Low on psychic points, a party member Diamond Eyes. Yeah, definitely needed a full heal. Forsyth Department Store, that's worth looking around to see if there's a way forward, in my opinion. Static finds a scripted encounter in the arcade. Now, scripted encounters are always blue swirls, so you don't have to worry about positioning, which is nice. Psychic Psycho appears to be causing problems. Yeah, Trogdor really lightened things up. Static now picks up the legendary bat. Got it later than Kelie, but is earlier in the seed. We'll see how this plays out. I have a feeling Static's on the right track here, because Winters generally doesn't have too many doors to go through. But time do be ticking, because that floor 6 really held Static up badly. I think that's the other side of one of the skips our runners saw earlier but weren't able to take. So, to answer chat, not checking any of the shops, that's the gimmick of this flag set, is that the shops only sell picture postcards. They're useless. The items that we get are from the enemies that we fight. And now Static finds the fresh egg skip well after they all hatch, but does find the ruler. Let's see where this goes. Desert. I don't think we've seen this yet. Got a bridge. And Kelie picks up a super bomb from that fight. I'm not feeling floor 9 from this skip that Static took. I'm feeling a much earlier floor, like floor 4. Kelie got pincered bad by those diamonds, and this is Cave of the Past enemies. This could get real bad real fast. Yeah, Kelie recognized it immediately and hit the reset button because that was a party wipe about to happen. NPC, get out of Static's way, please and thank you. Wait a minute, this could be where the eraser's value gets checked. Okay, Kelie got a green swirl. That's an instance where safety is way more important, and Kelie has found the path to Gygus. $136 speed Starman. Wow. Talk about getting it analyzed down to the number. Oh, that was from the spy command. So Eraser wound up not being very helpful. Yeah, that's insanely fast. For those not in the know, Master Criminal Worm, one of the fastest enemies in the vanilla game. Actually, the fastest in vanilla, which would make bashing it exceptionally difficult, if not outright impossible. But thankfully, you get there, and yeah, it's probably gonna be an instant win, because it usually runs, and Secret Herb failed. It's large pizza time. Just an alpha, thankfully. Like, the only time an alpha would be threatening or start to become threatening is for kids that are at 120 HP or less, because the maximum range of an alpha is 120. Never seen it, but I've seen alpha get up pretty high up there. Jeff goes down on Kelly's side. That's phase one. Oh, that's gross. Phase two is freeze resistant. And Static's gonna be able to check both skips here, hoping that maybe one of them gets him to where he needs to go. So, Lyra, what happened is Kelie found the way through floor 6 super fast. Static just could not find the way, got turned around, because 6 was a massive floor. Starstorm appearing to be the strat here. Oh, I know. Believe me, I know. And Static reads off the boss list one more time. Well, there's Belch, so that could be a way to 9, but we'll see. Yep, that's the truth. There's a very clutch double thunder there. And Static's not even able to check the floor as ambushed by a robot. Well-timed golden light there. That's phase 2, having to rely on thunder to get through. And Gygus took another thunder for good measure. Static is going to want to take this because this will lead him to 9. But he doesn't go that way. I can understand the reasoning why, because that is a one-way skip. And Static is trying to make progress, so the odds are on floor 7 that it's not going forward. So it would have been a gamble. Unfortunately for Static, that gamble would have been the correct call. Prayers continue. Right now, Static's probably praying to find a way off of floor 7. Or maybe taking a save and then going back? We'll see. Yeah, because this would be a temporary save point, not a hard save. So I get it, the save is important. Yeah, key to the tower is going to be what opens up floor 9 here. Yeah, he's got to know that I think he has to feel like he's there at this point, especially with a criminal caterpillar running away. I think that was an inadvertent bash attack there, because I don't think that was intended to happen. Oh, this just got sweaty real fast. A gut save and on 1 HP and a prayer. Get your GGs in chat for Kelie Simone, who survives Gygus by the most razor thin of margins. Good God Almighty. Official time. Kelie Simone wins on a 101.55, and Static has waved the white flag on this one. We're joined now by Kelie Simone, our winner of this race. GG. You had me sweating at the end of that Gygus fight. Good Lord.
I was waiting so hard. My heart was pounding so hard. Like this seed was evil. Oh my gosh.
Was, and we'll get to that in a moment as we also welcome in StaticPulse. GG's.
Hello.
Hello, GG.
Yes, GG's. Man, I went the entirely wrong way all the time.
Yep. I was just about to get into that. The big difference in this race wasn't the item drops. It was Kelie getting off of floor 6 much sooner than you did.
Yeah, I can't believe there was such a giant path into floor 6, whereas the boss was literally just like 2 doors away from the entrance.
Yeah, that reminded me of practices that I've done recently that had a 2-door transition. But in the end, I fought Trillion and went back and took the house skip, and that broke me backwards. But I wasn't sure if I was yet backwards, and then I found a monkey cave pizza skip that led me to floor 8. And from there, where were you at when I finished the run?
I had just taken the key to the tower skip, which I think was floor 9.
It was floor 9.
Caterpillars. What was floor 9?
Yes, it was like 4 to 5 doors away from Gygus.
Yeah, I saw caterpillars. I'm like, okay, this is probably pretty close to Gygus. So
yes, and let me tell you, this floor 8 and floor 9 were evil. Jesus Christ, I don't know how I managed to get through. But basically, floor 8 boss room was Lilliput.
Oh, that's no good.
and the spawn rate in here was atrocious. I had like 7 or 8 encounters, and I managed to get to Master Bath with a Starstorm, which was also freeze resistant. A very good surprise. So I even had to use a lot of magic puddings already, and some secret herbs as well, because I had some. Jeff was down. And coming on floor 9 with a healer only, no way to full heal. There was South Zone Net, which had I had to 4 or 5 encounters. Got hit by a double senior mooks that Diamond Eyes, Ness, and Paula. And then I managed to run away on the first try. I don't know how. Also, regular Starman had a 139 speed. So when I was auto fighting, because all 3 main kids had very good weapons, basically all whiffs, almost all the time. Like only 1 in 6 or 7 bash were hitting the Starman because he was so fast. So that became the player name. And the last room before Gygas was also a ton of enemy spawn plate in COTP, and got down. I'll reset because an evil eye got Perez Omega that ate every kid in my party. So I was like, yeah, never mind. Let's let's reset.
Yeah, and that last room with all the Cave of the Past enemies was the final door before Gygas.
Yes.
So it was hard required. And then on top of that, Phase 2 Gygas was freeze resistant.
Hooray!
Well, at least you had Starstorm if you had any PP left. And Pooh had decent PP, so that was...
Yeah, I used Magitart, which also doesn't restore a lot of PPs for Pooh, looks like.
That one only restores 20, roughly. So...
I thought it was the strongest of...
I think that's the truffle.
Yeah, the truffle is the strongest, followed by the pudding.
I see. Yeah, I mistook them for both.
Yeah, I think the tart is the same as the caramel. Just, you can buy tarts, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
In vanilla.
So, how much did you grind
I didn't do too much grinding. I did do a bit in Tucson because it was a pretty big area, and there was...
Yes.
I just headed up to the northwest by the exit to Onet, where that would be normally, and there was a lot of sharks and stuff there. So
yeah,
did a lot of fighting there. You know, starting off with the Z-Pen and the Holy Fry Pan, I felt pretty decent. Didn't need to. Then I felt like I needed to grind forever. Ended up on 6 fairly quickly, but then ended up just going all the way, digging in the back, all the way through the mines and Belch Base, and it just didn't go anywhere.
Oh, I didn't find any of that. I only found Fried and Onet, and that's it.
Yeah,
I'm extremely fortunate in that regard, Kelie.
Yeah, and I found this. Once I got into 6, every skip I was able to take went backwards. I sold enough stuff to take the Onet house skip that went backwards.
Yeah, I did the same.
And then when I went to 4-7, I found the Belch fight. So I did that. That went backwards.
Of course.
And then there was also, I think it was the. It was I think the picnic lunch monkey and another monkey I had.
Yeah.
The item 4, and those both went backwards onto the same floor or Summers or something like that. It was like, oh man, I'm just going backwards.
I don't know which skip I found on floor 9 with the monkey caves. I didn't check the prompt because I was already on floor 9. I didn't immediately recognize the pattern. I thought it would be it was the picnic lunch and skip sandwich, but apparently not.
No, it wasn't. I want to say, if I'm remembering the room right, I want to say that one is one of the 2 pizza rooms, with the other item being either, I think that was a wet towel.
Yeah, I think it was wet towel because
Yeah, I did find a wet towel monkey, but I didn't have a wet towel. So.
Oh, I see. Because the protein drink are more closed up, so it was wet towel. Okay, and also, yeah, when I saw Dungeon Man on floor 9, I was like, the only way is pretty much ahead of me because this end of floor 8 and start of floor 9 were pure hell. But like the only way is ahead of me right now is that he has taken a skip to floor 9, and when I saw Dungeon Man, I was like, oh no, please don't tell me he hasn't found the skipper to 9.
I only found it right when you won, so. But it sounds like it was a hard fought win, so.
Oh yeah. And this
We have to watch it back. That sounds like some good
P3 was crazy. I was very lucky. This seed, like, Jesus Christ, luck was on my side.
Yeah, it was a somewhat unusual present or enemy drop only where you actually had a good number of skip items. That's right. I even found eraser. I used that, and that also went backwards.
Oh, I see. Well, eraser was one of my last drops. I didn't grind much afterwards, but it was a huge mistake. So only had the C pendant and the Earth pendant for Ness because Ness was so tanky.
Yeah, that's all the pendants I had seen too. I had Legendary Bat, the Holy Fry Pan, Crusher Beam.
Yes.
Didn't have any poo equipment, I don't think.
No.
Mattering of various coins and other stuff.
No. And this is where I thought, like, well, if I don't do Gygas, if Gygas is pure hell, I will just find some equipment, try to find more pendants, or even better, I think, to not have the same struggle in the end to find a Rabbit's Foot or Cloak of Kings.
Yeah, I was actually very fortunate when I got that Holy Fry Pan early because Paula had like no PP.
Yeah.
And I think that was like maybe the only pan that dropped.
I saw a standard fry pan in the pool, but at that point it's junk.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, if that Holy Fry Pan wasn't there, Paula would have been next to useless. So
yeah, but of course she had to have prey.
Yeah. Oh. Well, congratulations, Kelie.
Well, thank you.
I think you're up against Satake next. He took me out of the finals last year, so good luck.
Oh, well, I have yet to have beat neither Sitake or Brook. I'm famously known to lose to them constantly. Maybe that can change them this year. I don't know.
Yeah, I made it this far. You can go all the way.
Maybe.
Heck yeah. I can believe it, but you know what? You never know what's going to happen. That's why we play the game.
Yeah.
Anyway, GG's to both of you. Congratulations, Kelie, on moving on. Static, end of the road, but we still have a few matches to come. Hopefully, we'll see you doing some commentary.
Yeah, once I'm no longer sick, and I should be up for commentary.
That sounds good, and hopefully you feel 100% soon, because being sick is not fun for anybody.
Oh yeah, I figured on the trip I'd probably get sick, and I did, but it's all good. I'm improving, so.
Well, that's good news right there.
All right, it's getting late for me, so I'm going to sign off. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Static. GG's to both of you. Feel free to follow both our runners. We put on a heck of a show between StaticPulse and Kelie. Also, feel free to follow myself and Derek if you feel so inclined and you enjoyed what you saw tonight. We do have another race this week, and that is going to be the first semifinal. We are at the nitty-gritty, the last four runners that remain. That'll be Brook versus Oxwis on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss it, folks, because we're getting down to the nitty-gritty involving the cream of the crop, the ones that have risen to the top. Who will make it to the finals? Who will be one of the two runners in the second chance finals? You don't want to miss it. But for now, for our two runners, Kelie Simone, StaticPulse, And our restreamer, Derek. I'm Leslie Pro saying stay kind, stay safe, stay together, and Fuzzy Pickles!